Hello again, viewers. George here to talk about Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures, Episode 4. Yep. Episode 4. 10 theoretical bucks, so the person who can guess what I'm gonna say. Exact same as the past few episodes. It's not funny. It really is not funny. They try. They try ever so hard, and it sucks. It really sucks. And I think the worst part about it is there wasn't even anything for me to really enjoy about it. Like, even with the first 3 episodes, I was able to make fun of it and whatnot. I couldn't fucking figure out. I couldn't find anything to really make fun of with this one. It was just that boring. Like, there's nothing happening in it. Essentially, the main thing is they're trying to find a home for FURBALL. And apparently, even though they're in high school, they live in dorms. And, you're not allowed pets in the dorms, so they're trying to find a home for the little guy. And that gets put off hold because they take that same monster from the first one, or from the last episode, and make it huge. So Pac-Man has to go get a convenience berry from the convenience tree of berries. And he gets one that makes him bigger. He defeats the monster. Circumference comes with a shrink ray, shrinks the monster. Actually, I think the only really dumb thing about this episode is that the shrink ray that Circumference made has 2 identical ends to it, but only one of them actually is a shrink ray. So of course they have this little gag about like, oh, make sure you point the right end at him. And I'm just thinking, if that's the case, why the fuck would you make your shrink ray with 2 ends to it that look identical? What's the freaking point? What? Oh, and then FURBALL ends up living with Circumference in his lab, and this series went from being really not good to being okay, you know what, I can tolerate this, to being unfunny, to being flat out boring. In 4 episodes. Usually it takes series a little longer to get to that kind of state, but it baffles me that people like this, because there's nothing interesting about the show other than the fact it's unfunny, and that's not a good quality either. Well, unless it's a drama or something like that, then technically being unfunny is actually a good thing. But this is trying to be funny. It's doing jokes, it's doing little gags and stuff to be funny, and it's not being funny whatsoever. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck to. I want the series to be good. I would like to enjoy this series and come out from after watching the episodes to say, well, know what? Sure, it was a rocky start, but gosh darn it, am I glad I stuck through it. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to say that, because it's just not getting any better. And if this is what, if there's a game being based off of this series, I am not looking forward to the game either, because it sounds like it's going to be just as unfunny and just as, boring as the TV series. Sorry, the freaking thing's making me really fucking tired now, just because nothing's happening. There's nothing keeping me interested in watching it other than the fact just relaying my thoughts and opinions about it to you guys. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even bother watching this series. Look, I didn't even know it existed. That's how obscure it was to me. So, cross your fingers, you know, as many as you got, that this series is going to start getting better, or I'm going to start falling asleep during these things. It's like just the next one, I'm just going to be... fuck, I could have used that as a joke now. You guys did not hear that. No. But, like, I'm not even joking. I might easily just pass out from watching these because nothing is happening. Nothing is keeping me interested in watching them. It's unfortunate because not once have I watched anything that's video game related, like TV show or movie or whatever, where I've fallen asleep, or you know, started yawning, or, you know, whatnot. Even the bad ones, you know, I've watched the bad ones. I've watched really good ones. I've watched mediocre ones. Never have I watched one that is just so uneventful. It just... I don't know. Well, until next time, keep on gaming, and I'll keep watching.